it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk and a big game from a Big Bird 928 from Clan. He's in his Charfooter 4, and we are on Steeps. All right? Have I mispronounced everything possible? I have. I have mispronounced. Tier 9 auto-loading tank, a medium, and he is one of the cheap guys. He's only put whole camo on his tank. He's got this high-speed, relatively difficult to acquire char footer, and he's running with only whole camo. I cannot support that. Uh-oh, we've been seeing. Oh, geez. This is not the start. Oh, my gosh. We're down to half our hit points. We're tracked. Oh, boy. All right. Well, I did not see that coming. I haven't seen this battle. I've seen the result. And if you were to ask me how it would start, I would say based on how well he did, he would get up there, get some spotting, get some shots. I was not expecting him to lose half his hit points in the first 0.7 seconds of the game. All right, let's see how Big Bird deals with it. I will say that I have some pretty big games in situations like this, and I bet you guys do too. Because you go out there, you sort of get a little overexposed or maybe unlucky or whatever the case may be. You've lost hit points for whatever reason. And all of a sudden you go into a little bit more careful or a lot bit more careful gameplay, and all of a sudden things start working out. So this looks like what Big Bird's going to do. We're going to make a bird nest, a big bird nest for big birds. I'm going to continue with that joke more than likely. This guy is not going to be happy by that. Yep. Did that shot just go over the hill? And did it look? It looked like it went. It was like a curveball downhill. It might have. I don't know what the velocity on that particular shell is. Well, it's fast. I don't know. It was weird. I'm sure it didn't. I'm sure it did. I'm sure everything was all fine. He did hit the guy's get. Oh my gosh. Okay. He just keeps poking. That, by all rights, should have been a dead guy, but highly angled. Maybe even the mantlet right there. So Big Bird goes into a reload. This thing is relatively ammo limited, my friends. You'll notice we're only down to 28 shells. That's all we've got. We came into this thing with 12 APCR and 16 of the gold type. The advanced, the special, gold, premium, all the different things it's been called. The Barask has moved forward. Uh-oh, got to deal with that guy. KPZ is forward. We don't have a lot of good map control right now, to be honest. Things are okay on this side, but the middle is a bit of a problem. Although the BZ and the Iron Arnie have respawned. What just happened there? I have no idea what just happened right there while I was talking. This thing's gun can be a little bit wonky, guys, until we just blind shoot a... Was that the guy that was backing out, or was somebody else there? I think that was the guy that was backing out. All right, we have 2 shells loaded. We're pushing in. We've got 879 damage, 450 assist, and a kill. So far, looking at this game, you might go, okay, it's pretty average. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot going on. But say it with me, folks. What happens with mobile autoloader mediums as the game goes on? They get worse. No. They get better. They get more powerful. They have more effect. If you have some hit points, he did lose half of them, but he still can take a hit or two from these things. Not too many, but a hit or two. And you're talking about a 360 alpha, is that what we're talking, or 390? 390 alpha, 4 of those bad boys. Doesn't shoot very quickly intra-clip, but quickly enough. And what you have then is a mobile shutdown machine. Anybody who's low on hit points needs to watch out for the char footer. And you've got just enough mobility to get in and out of situations and cause a lot of problem. Decent camo, decent view range. You can see he's got it maxed out based on the rings right there. I don't know what the total is, but he's at least max. Maybe even a little burn through right there. We do have a situation, Big Bird, back at the cap. I'm not sure if you're noticing that. Maybe we should go back. But let's pause it and see what we got. Really, what's going on? Who is unlit? Nobody. Very interesting. So, based on what we're seeing on the mini-map, based on what we're seeing up there, only the WT and maybe the Suma, unless the Lurva and the T95 have come back, are hanging out near cap. Let's see if Big Bird's able to leverage that situation, or if he flows back. I would have flowed towards the back, get back to our cap, and maybe he's just made that decision. Yeah, looks like it. Walking into the WT, honestly, the WT, I believe, with a high roll could shut him down. Does the WT run with a 750 Alpha gun? I don't remember if it has one of those or not. I know the RHM has one. Alright. Is it RHM a 750 or is it something lower? I don't remember. I'm not sure. I don't remember what the guns were for the WT. Possible one shot, though, I think. Uh-oh. Yeah, I might have been tempted, too. Are we going to do it? Oh, that hit him. That hit him. Oh, he just turns his turret? He's been tracked. I wonder if he was tracked the first time. Oh, and he just blind shoots. Hold on. This was awesome. All right. What is that guy doing? I think he might have been tracked and damaged. Let's look at it. So we know he's sitting there. He might have even been tracked right there. I don't know. We shoot. Is the guy going to get lit again? He does. Yes, he is tracked. So whether that was us or somebody else, he was not able to move. We take advantage of it. We thump him again. He blind shoots because he just has no choice. Like, maybe I'll hit him. Misses. And down goes the BZ. There you go, fellas. That's what you get with a tank like this. It's got some kind of mobility. Now, anybody sitting where he was could have done that to the BZ. But we had an autoloader, so we're shooting pretty quickly, which is nice. And we had the mobility to move from where we were over here on this hill, get back towards the cap, and shut down a really good tank on the enemy team. Alright, so we go to a reload. We're going to have 4 shells of APCR, and then we need to watch that, depending on how our reloads go. We're getting to that situation with the auto loader, reloader, where we're going to have to think about going to heat, even say we fire 2 or 3, probably worst case 3, of our APCR shells and we want to force a reload, we really probably want to go to the heat at that point. If we shoot all 4 of them, we certainly want to go to the heat because we reload, whatever the reload on this thing is, 40-something seconds, I believe. We would hate to do that for 40-something seconds and come up with 1 APCR. Oh, look out, Mr. T95. You're about to eat a shot right in the old side. Oh, we just miss. He rocks back and forth, but now he's giving us an even better shot. Nice. Down goes the T95. We have 4 kills. And the mobility is delicious. We're just loving the mobility, the view range, the camo. Guys are getting us lights, which is nice. But we're running out of friends. Pretty quickly, we're going to have to start thinking about doing things ourselves. Oh, boy. Oh, he fixed it. Okay. And he's still... Okay, that's pretty cool. Into a reload. And, uh-oh. Uh-oh, we are currently only reloading 1 APCR shell. Take your bets. Does he notice or does it matter? I don't know. We have 2,864 damage. Might be there's at least 1 blind shot, I believe, in there on the BZ. We have 546 assists. We are a little bit behind on tanks, and our 2 friends that we have are behind us. So now we're being a little bit of the forward spotter guy. The tank can flex to the medium/light tank roll. I mean, it is a medium, but it can flex to that roll pretty easily. We find the KPZ, and we have 1 shell. We have only 1 shell. Big Bird's going to have to let us know whether he noticed it or cared or what the situation was right there, if he can, down in the comments. And it looks like, yep, and off he goes. He's going back to the heat. Oof. Yep. Oh, look at all the missed opportunities for shots right there. That is unfortunate. Sort of relying on his TDs to hold off those guys for a moment. We got a lot of work to do. Are we going for Artie? I don't know about going for Artie right now, but we don't have any shots because we're reloading, so it may not matter that much, at least at the moment. This will surprise. We've had that discussion a couple times this week, I believe. The enemy team is probably expecting him to be somewhere near those other guys based on where he was last spotted and where they are. The Turtle's doing a nice job keeping him off the cap. The XM has got some nice view range. Did we get spotted doing that? We did not. Nice. Oh, we did. That's unfortunate. All right, now they know. The jig is up. And we find the 212. Oh, dude, the guy's trying to get away. He's like, no, why is this dude here? But we don't have enough oomph to kill him. Oh, no. This is difficult because now we're sort of sandwiched between that guy and a Suma. And the Suma can... Is the Suma charging hard? He should be. The Suma should be working his way. but he's not. Doesn't appear to be. The ISU is maybe moving that way. And then the enemy's putting some cap pressure on. Now you're seeing Big Bird flex the other way. Medium tank games, fellas. Doing that medium tank stuff. Whack. Nice. He does see him. Oh, reload. Don't hit me. Awesome. Awesome. 5 kills, 1 shell. What do we do with it? Yeah, bail. I would bail. Yes, there you go. You get away from the Suma. Oh, no. Watch the artillery. You don't have enough. Yeah, you don't have enough firepower. Oh, look out. WT missed. Already missed. He's going to take the opportunity. Fire. I might have just snapped that off and run. Why not? You're going to have to reload anyway. Oh, and the Suma gets a free shot on the back. You needed, I think, to cut to the left, man. No, okay, you got him blocked. All right, so nicely done. You did use the terrain there. Long reload. Good news is I still have 2 friends. Good on them for holding out. And you'll notice Big Bird messing around at their cap forced a couple of them to come back and deal with it. And we're even. Very nicely done by both teams, really, to be honest. Purples came back, defended the cap. Greens did what they had to do, and now it is a 3v3. Enemy team has an artillery, so that is an advantage, but the green team, Big Bird's team, has 3 tanks. There's an autoloader on each side. And we're all just TDs minus the Suma. So look at the XM60. We're all on the move. Is the turtle going to follow up? I like it. Let's move. Let's change positions. Tells the turtle to fall back. Oh, man, that was dangerous. I don't know about that, man. We got away with it. Don't know if I'd have just driven up and over. We're back to the scene of the crime where we lost all of our hit points early. We get past it. Ooh, yeah, be careful about knocking stuff down, guys. Someone's paying attention. They might see you coming. See that? I don't know what it is. Telephone pole, power pole, telegraph pole go down. Man, if you can find that artillery, maybe the artillery's gotten to a dumb position again. We're not seeing it. Use the bush. All right, let's see. Oh, nobody there. Where is this artillery? The suspense. 3 minutes. Time's starting to become a factor. Always keep that in your cross-check, guys, how much time you have when you're deciding on approach angles, routes, places you're going to go, things you're going to do. Oh, the things you're going to do. Is he really back? There's no way he's still up here. He could be. Could very well be. Or we may be about to go face to face with a farty. Okay, that's good SA. He's not here, so he's definitely moved. Probably to the corner, maybe. Surprised he hasn't caught out one of the other tanks sitting around back here either, to be honest. That's very interesting that the enemy tanks aren't back here. Oh, don't lose hit points coming up. You see that a lot when you get down to low time. People get a little more reckless with their driving. We find the guy right there. He doesn't see us. Down he goes. He dies before he can see the shot or see the enemy, so he dies. So, oh, look at that. The enemy team pushed, thinking they could use the artillery, get some spotting, maybe kill off the near-dead turtle. But the mobility of the char footer and Big Bird's good decision-making takes care of one guy. That's a problem. Down goes the Suma with the XM66F, and what was looking like a loss, to be honest with you, with some great gameplay from the remaining players, is turned into has to be a win. 3,857 damage. Played with low hit points, half hit points or less most of the game. And actually, to be honest, still played pretty loose. You got to like that. You know, sometimes, we were discussing it earlier, you get very defensive and careful, and either you don't have the hit points to get aggressive, or the combination of no hit points and losing hit points early makes you not aggressive. But he was fairly aggressive in certain cases there, so still played loose with a tank that kind of requires a bit of flexibility and loose gameplay in terms of being ready to move around, get your gun in the game, change positions, and now he's in big trouble. Ooh, I might have taken that shot, but it doesn't matter. Guy's about to get absolutely obliterated. Should have swung his hole and, yeah, look at that, just snaps it off. Okay, so 573 damage. with the long gun right there. And then finished off by the XM. Unfortunately, didn't have enough oomph to kill him, but an over 5,000 damage game, guys. Really nicely done by Big Bird with a top gun and the Char Footer. It's a dangerous tank, guys. It's not necessarily easy to play, but you get this thing to mid to late game, this is what you're talking about. This is the kind of carry situation and absolute domination you can get in the Char Footer. It was interesting that he lost half his hit points to begin with. It was really nice how he recovered from that, went slightly careful, and then still played loose mid to late game when he really needed to get that tank out there and figure things out all over the map. That's exactly what you want to do mid to late game to carry games like this one. Thanks for sending that in, dude. I do appreciate it. You guys have a fantastic day. We will see you.